Good evening to everybody. The theme of the conclave is learn, explore and imagine. So I am going to imagine some things and I hope that you learn something from there. Usually I don't make notes, but today I made, so I am going to refer to it. So my talk can be a little discontinuous. Pardon me for that. Last week's Outlook had a very interesting cover story. It was titled, Will Nehru Survive Modi? In a sense, it's a very good headline because it was meaning that the First Republic, the scheme of things that we've had for the last 50, 60 years, is it going to be superseded? Will the old order be replaced by a new order? Possibly yes, because after a long time, after 30 years, you have a central government which is on a majority on its own. And though it's got partners like TDP and all, it does not require them. So it is not a coalition government. It is a single party government. It has got some coalition partners because it went to election with these partners. So that's the first point. So now but more than that, the polity has changed. If all of you are very young, so you won't remember, but in the early 70s and all, Congress party from 1947 to say 1977, Congress was the only major party in the country, and they were always in power. And at this time, all the small parties used to grapple around the Congress and try to form various coalitions how to oppose the Congress. And at that time, it seemed that the Congress would never go. But now the Congress is gone, and BJP in its earlier avatar as the Jansangh used to be one of those small parties. Today it has become the primary pole of Indian politics. Whereas the Congress party was the primary pole of Indian politics from say 1947 to 1977, again from 1980 till recently. This is the first time that you have the BJP as the primary pole of Indian politics. The Congress party could not be removed from power in those days because the Congress party was in ascending mode. After independence, after India became independent, Nehru became Prime Minister and he had got his ideas and visions. And this idea and vision motivated Indians for many years, for 20 years, before actually people started becoming critical. And then there was Mrs. Gandhi who also carried forward. So once a party with a vision comes, with a strong leader, that continues for long. It is not a question of 5 years, it continues for 10, 15, 20 years. Therefore, I can make a prediction, though many people will laugh at it, but I have made that prediction many times in the past, also in the last few weeks, and even on national television. I am pretty sure that in the election of 2019 also, Mr. Modi will get re-elected. Because the BJP is now on an ascendant mode. And it is not easy for a party which is on ascendant mode to be removed. What is going to happen now is that the BJP is going to spread all across the country. In fact, it will go from strength to strength before a time will come in the future when it will start falling. Of course, the BJP will not rule for 60 years for the simple reason that we are living in an instant age of instant gratification and all you youth are very difficult to satisfy. So what took 60 years for the Congress to do, for the people to get bored of the Congress, you guys will get bored of the BJP, maybe 15, 20 years later. So I'm not going to say what is going to happen after 15, 20 years, but I will only safely say that in the next election also I believe that the BJP will come to power. Now having said that, what are the fundamental changes that's going to be made in the country?